Okay, I've just scarred you all for life. This is a character who was mentioned in dialogue before, but thankfully we didn't see their face then. Unfortunately, the game wasn't kind enough to never show us their face because it's the most horrifying thing in the world. Yeah, my idea for how this abomination was spawned. So, when they got the new character designer in for this game, the folks at Intelligent Systems were basically going around and they said to this guy, one of them said to this guy, "Bet you can't make a face crazier than this," and showed him a picture of Val Tomei from Radiant Dawn. The character designer for this game said, "Challenge accepted," and thus, this horrible abomination was spawned. And trust me, his looks are the least horrific thing about him. Yeah. We're gonna be hating this guy a lot. Excellus is the one character in this storyline who, yeah, he exists solely as a giant magnet for the player's hate. The game just wants you to hate him with the passion of 1,000 burning suns. But Cyrene knows a few of these people by name. Unfortunately, as you saw, they just turned red and the enemy attack range just expanded. That's bad. They've betrayed us. All thanks to this abomination. Also, by the way, there's a really funny thing about Excellus' voice actor that I think you guys need to know. Excellus is voiced by Spike Spencer. People who have knowledge of anime might know him as the voice of Shinji Ikari in Neon Genesis Evangelion, but that's not the most amusing thing about Spike Spencer voicing this guy. You see, this is not Spike Spencer's first Fire Emblem role. In an obscure Fire Emblem anime that only lasted for 2 episodes, that was an adaptation of Mystery of the Emblem, that strangely enough actually got an English dub before Fire Emblem got released officially in the West. It's kind of weird. Anyway, guess who Spike Spencer voiced in that anime? You'll never believe it. Marth. Yep, the Marth. Marth himself. So he went from voicing Marth to voicing this guy. I'll just let that sink in for a moment. Okay, he's gone. Oh no, he's not gone. What? So here's the thing about Excellus. Remember how I said that this guy exists as a magnet for everyone's hate? Even people on his own side hate his guts. That is how much of a horrible person Excellus is.
Really?
Yeah, Pharos isn't fooled by this guy. Yeah, we have another case of people only fighting because their families have been threatened. Yeah, I think the most important matter right now would be punching this guy in the face. Could you do that for me, Pharos? And he's gone. But yeah, even people on his own side call him an odious freak. Yeah, that should explain a lot about Excellus. But yeah, his interference might seal their victory, because there are going to be a lot of reinforcements coming from now on. And I'm so sorry, Cyrene, but you have to fight against your former comrades here. It'll probably be best if we try and pull back to the chest rooms, actually. Because these reinforcements continue to spawn for quite some time. They don't stop, so look at the turn count now, it's now turn 9. The reinforcements don't stop coming until turn 13. That's a lot of reinforcements, and considering that they're all promoted units as well, yeah, that is not a good combination.
Ready?
Cyrene on a pillar should hopefully be able to take on most of them. Well, if Mary Sue isn't stupid and doesn't dual strike. Ugh. And you're not quite in range. And you're not quite in range. Okay, we can only hope that this Ruin Tome works. And I'm just going to use the short spear here with Kellum, just in case some more ranged enemies spawn. And trust me, more enemies are going to spawn. You didn't critical or hit in the first place. Yeah, that's the thing about Ruin. So, usually, and I'm pretty sure I've had a bit of an argument about how this works with some people on YouTube, because there are some people who are convinced that criticals can actually miss in this game. I don't think that's possible. I actually don't think that's possible. I'm pretty sure that if a character criticals, if you see that critical flash, you know the attack has actually hit. And yeah, this is the moment where things get a little bit, dangerous, because there are going to be lots of reinforcements spawning. Now, they usually follow a pattern of, these, staircases. Okay, hopefully Donnie is going to be safe where he is. Or I could have him just go here just for the support boost. So, we now have left and middle when we had right last time. So yeah. Yes, your jigging is... I love Grigor's quotes, they're awesome. Hello there, no damage hero. Please ruin crit. Oh. Again, please ruin crit. You didn't even dual strike once. That was a good level up, though, at least. Okay, let's hope that Gaius can dodge enough. Because I'm banking on dodge tanking these reinforcements, or dual guard tanking, that works too.
My turn.
And, well, Gaius is going straight through those levels, isn't he? Luck and defense might actually help you right now. Yeah, I actually sort of want to get Crom to a safe spot as soon as I can, because non-paired up Crom is actually kind of... Oh, hey, nice one. That's actually pretty brave, dual guarding an axe like that. Oh, speaking of which, ow! Come on, critical, nope! Yeah, the one at the most risk from these reinforcements is probably Muriel, so I may want to get her out of the way soon. And this is actually quite annoying because also the troops in there start moving. So, yeah, this is the part where things get really, really bad. As you can tell, the music's even changed to the more ominous music. So yeah, this is where this chapter gets, well, yeah, I was not looking forward to this part of the chapter.
Victory.
Let's see if this helps. I'm gonna need some lucky criticals here, though.
Careful.
Really? Really? You're... And those Valkyries are really not good. And you can't even take that guy out. Might actually need to retreat you for now. Yeah, probably safest to retreat you for now. This part of the chapter's always really, well, yeah, incredibly annoying. Because I often don't know exactly where I'm going to be by the time I deal with the initial rush of units, so how I'm positioned to deal with the reinforcements actually varies quite a lot. See, I can't switch over to Muriel because she'd almost certainly die. Meanwhile, Crom is in danger of being attacked by these Valkyries. I could really use some good dual guarding, Crom. Let's just take this guy out.
Good.
Because there are going to be even more reinforcements spawning this turn. They really do not let up. And that's definitely not good damage there, Pan.
Okay. Just for you.
But that's going to help. Want to keep as many enemies away from Crom as I can. Except one of the Bolganone Valkyries can hit him. That's actually really not good. Libra does not have any way of healing himself as well. Which is bad, seeing as he might get hit by 2 heroes. Meanwhile, if I switch over to Muriel, she's going to die very, very horribly. I have to decide between whether I heal Libra or try and heal Crom. I might need to get rid of that ward staff and take a concoction out of there. And let's see here. The problem is I need to be very, very careful of Maribel if I switch over to her at the wrong time and use the physics staff. But I think Crom might need the healing. But something coming out of there would probably be able to hit Maribel. I don't like Maribel being this far away from everything. I probably have to keep Rickon out and trust... Oh, great, yeah. So many reinforcements, and all of them promoted.
Let's go.
This is a very stressful chapter at this point, and that was a very, very bad... Actually, that dual strike Gaius might have been bad. Because you see, sometimes you don't want to kill enemies when you're choke pointing, because that means that more enemies can attack you. Well, you're at least going for her. Had a feeling that would hit, actually.
Do you like darkness?
And now you're critically. Yeah, could have used that the first time.
Satisfied?
Oh, I just really hope that I survive this turn. If I survive this turn, Crom definitely needs some ethers if he wants to survive. Ether, please. Ether, nope. And the Valkyrie's going to kill him, isn't it? Yep! That Valkyrie's the next to move. It can only... Exactly enough. And it's going to hit, isn't it? It's going to hit. No, it didn't. Okay. And I think that was the only Valkyrie that could attack Crom, so I may be safe this turn. Of course, there are going to be even more reinforcements incoming, so...
Repent, sinner. How if I missed?
Really? How much accuracy did that have?
Guard yourself.
Okay, again, Crom, I would like an Really? Ether, come on, Ether, Ether. Why are you not ethering? You got hit by a 25% and you didn't ether. That's really promising. Really, really promising.
Hey, over here.
Wow, that does a lot of damage.
My turn.
And no critical. Well, more magic and speed, that's okay. Stop wasting your staff! Fortify is a really good staff too, I could really use it at this point. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to get rid of everything in this general vicinity that's around Crom, so that Crom doesn't die horribly. We also want to get rid of the Valkyries, because... Actually... I mean, this isn't a support, but why haven't I done this yet? Yeah, that's going to make things a lot easier.
You can do this.
I should have done that right from the start, actually.
How?
Yeah.
And more small bullions. Yeah, get used to him getting those a lot from Leif's Blade. I am very, very worried about Libra now, because there are 2 heroes there. I'm probably going to have to get Gaius to attack now. Yeah, go for the silver. We need all the damage we can get at this point. I am very, very tense right now, because, yeah, this part of this chapter is always just... Really?!
Mind your foe.
Leaving him on 1 HP. But at least that's another one down. And I think there'll be reinforcements coming from this side next time. So with that... Also, Kellum time. Well, those Valkyries double him, which is quite dangerous.
There.
Well, that Valkyrie's down. And now with that one cleared out, hopefully this boss should not be using Fortify all that much. Gonna get Cyree down here. And maybe Gregor can try and handle some things. Yeah, there is although... Okay, depending on... Yeah, if a sniper or something spawned from there, that would be bad news. And speaking of bad news, I don't think I can risk switching over to Muriel and trying... Wait a minute. Who was the one that Muriel missed? If Muriel missed one of these two, she may have just missed a 99%. Muriel may have missed a 99%. That is insane, because in the way Fire Emblem calculates accuracy since the 6th game, 99% is actually something like 99.999%. It's almost certain, so to have her miss that is just absolutely insane. Like, there are no words to describe how unlucky that is. No words at all. And if I put Libra here and use the concoction, he'll only ever get attacked by 2 enemies at most, unless snipers spawn. Oh, hey, there's... Valkyrie? Okay, yeah, I was worried there'd be another Valkyrie. Turns out there was. I was thinking, oh, hey, the enemy troops here are... Chonsin Dynast soldiers, so they probably won't have Valkyries, because Valkyries are, like, fitting with the enemy's force here, but, yep, they have Valkyries. Libra has good resistance, though, so hopefully, if the Valkyrie does attack him, she'll do less than 11 damage.
You can do it.
You know, I was just about to say, if Rickon gets a critical here, it'll be really nice, but he's probably not going to do that. Come on, everyone in the army, you can do this. You're all... Okay, don't hit for more than... Okay, 7, that's fine. Yeah, there's the priest class's really good resistance coming in. Okay, turn number is 12. One more wave of reinforcements left, and I think it's a really, really bad one. So we're not quite out of the fortress just yet. Also, funny thing here is, despite these reinforcements being supposedly Chonsin reinforcements that have turned traitor, the map still says they're part of the Empire of Valm. So I guess they did change to that side, but they're not technically... Well, I guess Chonsin is part of Valm, but still. Okay, come on, Donnie, you can do this. We can survive. We can survive, even though Crom is being very bad about dual striking, despite his dual strike plus skill. And now I want Donnie to max as many stats as possible, because I'm actually gonna want to promote him soon. Even though he's already... Okay, skills max now, and he's getting bullions from everything. That's why him with Leif's Blade is so amazing, because with Arms Thrift it rarely ever breaks, and with the luck % chance of giving you a small bullion, you can get a lot of gold that way. So the only stats that Donnie hasn't maxed that actually matter are strength and defense, so I'll want to wait until those are capped out before I promote him, which shouldn't take too long, all things considered. Okay, Pan is hurt quite a bit, and now I would go and try and Physics Staff Libra, but actually, come to think of it, is there a place Libra can go that won't be threatened by very many enemies? I really hope there is. Because here we have potentially that reinforcement and that reinforcement. Or I could just go here and just block the reinforcement point in general. I normally don't like doing that because, you know, losing out on experience, but here it may be necessary. Also, speaking of necessary, that concoction has been very necessary so far. Yeah, I'd rather Kellum go over here. And that leaves, because Pan's been damaged quite badly, I'm going to have Gaius get rid of this Valkyrie.
Taste my fury.
Also, some of these Valkyries have Demoiselle, which means that, any male allies, and that means most enemies, because most enemies are male, that are near them will be getting a bonus, so... Actually, maybe it was the Demoiselle bonus that made that 99% miss, bumping it down to like an 89, which is still over 90% chance of hitting, given true hit, but still. Okay, we're almost through. Let's just hope that we can get through this. One last wave. And it's all coming from the same place they started coming from. Come on, Gregor, be awesome.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I really need to get Olivia better strength or other better weapons. Yeah, now if you had a hammer, that would have been sadistic.
We're not...
And no crit. Oh, right, there was a Valkyrie from that point. And another Valkyrie. Oh, no, 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 not a 1% critical rate. That is very bad. Okay, I think even a critical... I know even a critical wouldn't actually kill him now. Wow, double dodge from Kellum of all people. That's very nice. And with that... Actually, it was either the 13th turn... Okay, now I'm forgetting. Was it the 13th turn is the last turn where reinforcements spawn, or the first turn without reinforcements? Yeah, I should still play it safe, just in case. Has Mary Sue ever dual struck this chapter? She might have once, but she is really doing a bad job of it now. Okay. The second Valkyrie is definitely the worst thing here.
Malcolm dead.
Good.
And with that, only a couple of enemies left. We're almost through this. Oh yeah, and then get another one of these guys Gregor can't one round.
What is challenge?
When you're not one rounding these guys, it is kind of a challenge for you. So, you might want to stop asking where is challenge. And it's not quite safe for Maribel to come out of hiding just yet. Might actually want to arm scroll her magic rank up just so that she can use better stuff. Heal a couple of HP, that's fine.
You saved my hide.
Oh, I really, really desperately hope that, Actually, you know what a good thing to do would be? Is to actually take the chest key from Gaius and then go over and use it on this side, and then have Gaius and Pan move to the other side to grab those two chests. That would be useful. Yeah, take that chest key. Okay. Oh, right, yep, this one more turn of reinforcements, okay. One more turn of reinforcements, but I'm pretty sure that reinforcements stop now, so... hopefully, we've survived. So yeah, reinforcements do keep coming until turn 13.
Come now.
I knew Maribel would dual strike and do nearly nothing. But that does push her over the threshold for a level up, which is good. And she's gaining strength. Maribel, I did not promote you to war. Oh, crap! Okay, let's hope... Come on, Libra.
Repent, sinner.
That might actually be bad. Come on, Libra. Oh, there's a Valkyrie there.
I'll take notes from you.
Come on, Thoron Miss. There we go. Second Valkyrie.
We are superior.
Only using Arcfire now, not Volcanone for some strange reason. No, don't do— ah! One use left on that Fortify Staff. That is actually really, really... I would have preferred that didn't happen, but oh well. I'm pretty sure that's the last we'll see of the reinforcements.
Oh no.
Also, this hero has Axe Breaker, but I mean, why would I attack him with an axe when he has a sword equipped anyway? I'm almost positive that's the last of the reinforcements. And hey, you finally gained strength. Still 3 more enemies left to take out, though. Actually 4. And I want those Valkyries gone as fast as possible, because they're by far the worst thing here.
Come on.
Now you dual strike.
I owe you.
Okay, if I actually do this right, we may be able to... Although Ricken's almost certainly not going to one-round this guy unless I get very, very lucky. Oh yeah, I might as well mention a random fact about Volcanone. Okay, if that had missed, I would have been angry.
Thanks.
I first saw the Volcanone tome in Path of Radiance. It comes from, I believe, I think like an Italian word for volcano or something. But when I first saw it, I actually thought that Volcanone was pronounced, and I'm not joking, I actually thought that it was pronounced Bolongolo. Like, I'm not joking now, I really thought that was how you pronounce Volcanone. Like, I actually thought that it was Bolongolo. Yeah, I was weird with pronunciations when I was younger. Very weird. I mean, I used to think that Quagsire in Pokemon was Quagglesphere, so... And yeah, by having Muriel take that guy out, I should hopefully have finished off every enemy here. 22... I need a dual strike for that. Although, there's absolutely no danger if I don't kill that guy, so, you know, I might as well just do this to get Gaius a level up. I might be reclassing Pan soon, it depends.
My turn.
And actually, this will put Gaius at enough experience to learn one of the most insane skills in this game. Lethality, a staple skill for assassins in the series. Lethality, its activation rate is very, very low. Skill stat divided by 4, so you don't see it come up very often, but when it does activate, instant, unavoidable death. And in this game, it works on bosses. So that's actually pretty amazing. And I'll tell you a story about that when I actually get to Chapter 19. A story that some of you will hear who followed my channel for a while will probably already know about, but some others, it'll be a nice surprise. Something very amusing happened with lethality in one of my runs, let's just say. Also, finally safe for Maribel to actually heal people. Yeah, Maribel is one of the most fragile characters in the entire game. Now, all that's left is the boss, but I'll stall until I've got all the treasure chests. Although, now that it's finally safe for Olivia to come out of hiding, getting to these treasure chests will certainly be a lot easier. Okay, so this chest is a large bullion, like they just love giving us. I'm still not sure who I'll use the boots on. Maybe on Kellum? I don't know. Yeah, physics stuff is a bit too precious to waste. I'm not going to go and do that. I'll keep Libra over here because I might need to ward staff Crom, because I'm going to have Crom fight the boss here because the boss has very interesting special dialogue with Crom, and I don't think they have a special conversation with Cyree, so, just in case I might save before attacking them, but I'm pretty sure they don't. And another Master Seal. All items that we just very often get from chests. And now we can use the chest key here. Seraph Robe. For some reason, in my practice run, the thief actually went for that first and not the boots. I'm very glad that he did, but still, it was kind of a weird thing to do. Also, Cyree will probably destroy this boss. So, yeah, the boss, Pharos, is a Valkyrie with some pretty decent stats, very good resistance, so don't attack her with magic. Bolganone spell and a Fortify staff that's almost broken. Again, just in case she has no conversation. She has a conversation with Cyree, but I mean, I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Now, oh, great. Crom is badly hurt. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the fight next turn then. Which means some extra free dance experience. I'm gonna have to use the physics staff now. Okay, well, Crom's not doubling here, so I guess I could actually test out to see if, although I think in my practice attempt of this, he ethered, so... yeah. Actually, might equip this just to boost his lance rank up a little and just to stall, just to prolong the boss's life for one more turn. So we have a pretty interesting conversation if we have Pharos fight Crom, which reveals a lot more about this, at first glance, a generic boss who only appears in one chapter, but we find out a lot more about their backstory here. So she once followed Crom's sister Emerin. Now, for those of you who haven't played Gaiden, which would be a lot of people because Gaiden was never released outside Japan, the second Fire Emblem game that was, the Earth Mother is Mila, one of the gods from that game, whose name appears in the song with Mila's divine protection that you might know from Smash Brothers.
What?
Right.
So Pharos abandoned her former faith after she found Walhart.
Correct.
So yeah, in some ways, Emerin and Walhart are not so different. Well, I mean, in terms of what they want, they're very different. Emerin wanted peace, Walhart wants to declare war on the whole world. But as far as charismatic leaders go, they're both pretty similar.
Still.
But yeah, exactly. So why does Walhart have to use violence? But Pharos is not for Emerin's idealism. And boss fight time. So as you can see, there's actually quite a bit to Pharos' character, more than you'd normally realise if you didn't have Crom fight her. So it's a good thing to get that special boss conversation. And with that, I think one more cheap bit of dance experience, because why not? I guess I can actually test having Sairi attack her now. She probably has no special conversation. Yeah, just the generic boss conversation for her, so no special conversation with Sairi. Just with Crom.
Wrong move.
You know, I had a feeling that would... What the heck are you doing, Pharos?
Submit! Impossible.
That was actually quite an epic fight. Pharos is one of those characters that a lot of people wish was recruitable, because as far as Valm arc bosses go, she's actually not that bad. Ironically, she says that and she didn't gain strength. And we get the nearly broken Fortify Staff. And with that, reinforcement hell has ended. But
Now.
Steiger has fallen. Unfortunately, the fact that the Dynasts have turned against us means that we're now stranded in the middle of enemy territory, so this chapter's gone pretty badly. We were doing quite well with the war in Chapter 16, but now things have gone very far south. Yeah, in that way unifying them might have kind of been a bad thing.
Sire.
Well, we all knew this was going to happen. Oh, and most of the survivors have betrayed us. Well, that's worse than
How do you mean?
Walhart's number in the millions.
Oh, great.
Please.
Yes, sir.
So, this chapter was a complete and total disaster. Well, that was obvious.
All right.
But the other armies haven't got here just yet. So, fighting our way through one group of just resistance soldiers, well, former resistance soldiers, is better than having to fight against both Yenfei and Walhart's armies at the same time.
Right.
But yeah, perhaps the Dynasts will let us slip out if their masters aren't watching.
Right.
Yeah.
By tipping the scales, which is what we always do. Striking at either Walhart or Yenfei. So we're gonna have a major boss fight in our future. And I think it's fairly obvious who it's gonna be against.
Nay. Well.
Interesting.
No.
Are we going to do the elite team thing again? Because that's always awesome. And we are. So, yes, we've got a major boss fight in our future. And we use a smaller force to attack Walhart.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah, all we really need to do is just distract Walhart for a little bit while we take down Yenfei. Unfortunately, Mary Sue's tactic is going to result in the deaths of lots of people. Mary Sue was probably counting on this because she probably singled out all the members of the army who aren't gothic enough, or who are preps, and put them in the faction that's going to attack Walhart.
Really?
The smaller force would face their most dangerous mission yet. It would need a leader of unparalleled skill, reckless bravery. Who do we know who fits that description?
All right.
Well, with Nick Fury on our side, I do feel a bit safer.
All right. Right.
Considering that we haven't recruited Basilio yet, though, this doesn't exactly bode well.
I'll keep you safe.
What? Oh, great.
So, in Lucina's future, Basilio died in this battle that he's about to take part in. Yeah, it'd really make a poor song to say, Basilio died when a random soldier got a 1% critical on him.
Yes.
Is that all you'll say? I mean, it's fated that you'll die fighting Walhart,
Nah.
and you're about to fight him. I'm not sure it'll be too easy to avoid the basically big bad of this part of the story.
But don't you see? Listen.
Yeah, Lucina tried to avoid Emmerin's death and it still happened, so, Basilio might not have much success attempting to avoid his fate.
Hell no.
Yeah, Flavia does kind of rule all of Ferox at the moment. If she came too, we'd be in serious danger.
Yes.
Maybe those two can look after each other. I really wish I could ship them.
Leave it to me.
All right. Hold on. Don't you put any stock in this Destiny hogwash.
That there is one of the most significant voice lines of this game. It's probably the quote that's most associated with Basilio, and, well, I can't say much more than that. And with that, that chapter is over. So, things could have gone, well, better, but at least we survived. Next time, like they've hinted at, we have a major boss fight. And a bit of a tragic moment for Cyree, inevitably, because we're going to be going up against her own brother. Look forward to that next time.
Come on! Hell no!
Why can't I ship these two?
Hold on. not! Hell no!
I think not.